Hello again. Hello. How are you guys today, this afternoon? I know y'all saw us this morning, but you're going to see us all throughout the day because this is KBBU graduation week. And today we have Miss Tabitha Smith. Woo!
Woohoo!
Tabitha will be graduating in just a few minutes. So this is her final grade for the KBBU course, and we are getting ready to get started. So I hope you guys aren't tired of seeing us because you never know when we're going to pop up, right? Awesome. So Tabitha, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a big day.
It is a great big day. Yes, it is. So you were in our KBB fall semester course, and you were also in our spring summer course.
Yes.
So guys, what has that been like for you? Let's start with the beginning of how we even got together in the first place.
Oh my gosh. Let's go back. Let's go back to the best day of my life. No. A day that changed my life. I really have to be 1,000% about that. I'm joking, but I'm being sincere. So, I met Michelle through a KBB Connect COO, Miss Jasmine Alexander. Her and I worked together. Yes, who is a godsend. And Jasmine and I worked together at a nonprofit that we worked together with, and she knew that I wanted to start a business, and the rest is history. She connected me to Michelle it was on Mother's Day. She gave me your information. We were sitting down at lunch, and she was like, I'm getting ready to do some things and make some transitions, and you are too. And call Michelle with KBBU, and here I am.
Wow, that is so cool. Yes. And then
Yeah.
once we connected, I think that when I talked to Jasmine, she said, hey, I got a young lady for you, and I think that y'all are going to really hit it off and everything. And I was really excited to speak with you, but then I was kind of a little bit nervous myself, and I was like, I don't know where this is going, but I feel something like something is getting ready to happen. I don't even know you.
No, I got to tell you, I was talking, and when we first spoke on the phone, I did not know either. I was like, I have this business idea. I have been doing it really on and off for 3 years, and I felt solidifying it. And when I spoke to you and I heard the excitement and the passion, I was like, oh my God, this woman is cheering for me from another state. She knows me through someone else, and she saw my vision, and she was cheering for me like it was her own. And I could fight back. I'm fighting back tears because that's what drew me in. And I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful for the connection. It feels like a life connection.
Oh, it is forever. As long as there's breath in my body. Yes, it is.
Right.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, that was just a wonderful time for both of us because I really was. I was looking at your business as though it were my own. And I know the journey that I've been through, and I know those fears that you have that arise, even though you don't really want to admit that that's what it is sometimes, just getting started and not really having anybody there with you to do business, like it's a lot. And so when I talked to you, and you were excited too, so
Yeah.
I was feeding off of your excitement, you were feeding off my excitement, so we were just excited all the way around. We were just like,
we were. I mean, never, and I've said this a couple of times in class. I know I put it in the chat. Nobody and the rest of UKBBU graduates, nobody will cheer for you like Michelle. It's like she is. I have family, people in my blood, that I'm related to, and I love them, but I love me some Miss Michelle because
Oh,
you will cheer your students on.
yes, yes. We gotta have the encouragement. I don't know any other way to be. I mean, this is just my natural being. That's why y'all call me human confetti. By the way, if y'all
You
been watching the
in fact,
videos,
yes, that's what.
Miss
Yes.
Louise, one of our elite entrepreneur alumni graduates, gave me that name throughout one of the courses, and she had actually been in the course since the beginning. So she said that I am human confetti. Now, I
Uh,
didn't think of myself as that before, Tabitha, but
100%. I agree, and it's the truth.
oh my gosh, that is hilarious. But anywho, so we were talking about, how we got started, and you had already established some ideas, but they weren't actually formulated completely. So what was your process
Mhm.
throughout KBBU of actually creating your business? What was that like?
Oh my gosh, it was incredible. I have to tell you, I started with a Pinterest page, 3 years ago with yeah, and I had all of these like special notebooks that I would be like, have my business plan down. And then, I wanted this service and that service. And I just kind of got started 3 years ago, freelancing, in my business. And I just ended up, really when I connecting with you, we started with
Hmm.
business setup. Oh my gosh, that was great for me because it went from phone number to like you really set up the foundation, of the house. And that was important, to me. My business, integrity, healthcare solutions is a business that's based on my integrity, which is connected to people trusting me. And so I
Hmm.
sure that I wanted to set it up the right way. And that's what you instilled from the jump. So
Yes.
I would say, the business setup set me up for success 1,000%. It was
Wow,
hard,
that's amazing.
but it did, and it really propelled me to get on my way and set myself up to be more professional, from the phone numbers to the email to walking me through the process with I mean, Michelle and her team has just been so grateful. I've been so grateful to work with them, and they've been gracious to walk me through with patience, step by step. And I got my LLC in October, and I don't know.
Woo! Woo! Yes, you have. I remember the day that you said, I got the LLC. It
I
was
think I
approved.
sent you pictures, you and
Yes.
Jasmine, pictures of my articles. I like email.
Yes, you did, and we were so grateful. I'm telling you, like I saved it. Actually, I have a file for you, so I saved it all. I was like, yes, I'm putting this in the file. It's gonna be printed out and everything. So I was so happy for you. And I
Yes,
remember I was driving up the road coming from
yes,
Greenville. Yes, I was coming from Greenville, and I was on my way back, and it was raining real bad. But I was in the car like it was a bright sunny day. I
yes.
really was.
And it was at night too when I did it. I
It
was like,
was,
going
yes.
on and pay this $200 and get my, and I just did it, and the rest is history. So
Yes,
so
yes.
grateful for you walking me through that.
Oh, right back at you, right back at you. Yes, so grateful that you would even come into the course because you have a background of so many different skill sets, right? And
Yes.
so yeah, like you could have been anywhere. You didn't have
Mhm.
to come to KBBU, but I'm just glad that you were here because that has really made a difference. You make a difference just being in the course. So
I
let's
think.
talk about well, let's talk about a little bit about what you got. I know you said that what you got from business setup. So what did you get from business credit?
Oh gosh. So business credit, that helped me as well because that helped me establish like vendors and really
Mm-hmm.
help position me, because I have to tell you, I had no idea that My EIN number was just as important as like my social and my credit. So it was just so helpful to learn through KBBU, not only, the business side of things and what you can do with your credit, but also too how like God wants you to deal with your business and your money and pay people on time. And, I mean, it's like you went to the, you went from the beginning, and I just appreciate that. You really showed me, what how to establish those things, especially with my vendors. And really, I think I would really say too, you showed us what's possible when we position
Hmm.
ourselves right and when we utilize our credit the right way,
Wow.
our business credit. You showed us the possibilities of how that could grow our business, and that to me was valuable. So
Awesome. Awesome. And then we moved from business setup into business management with administration and stuff. And did you have any background from that already?
I did. I had some background from that as well. In my role at a nonprofit, I worked as I was a director there, and so I was able to use some of my tools. But what was great too with KBB was they helped me to think a little bit more bigger and broader. And she's like, I remember sitting in class, and Michelle was like, "Yeah, bring those same policies and procedures and things like that you were building." Just like Jasmine, she said as well in class, you have to build your business, with business management and your policies. Bring all of those tools to your own personal business, from HR to how you do your payroll to
Hmm.
everything. So
Yes.
yes, and just the coaching I got on that from Coach Jazz was so helpful.
Phenomenal.
Fun,
Yes.
like she always is. Got the
Yes.
gift of admin.
Yes, she does really have a gift of
She really
admin
does,
like that.
really
I
does.
promise. Even before we started KBBU, I would call Jasmine up and be like, "Hey, let me ask you a question about this."
She knows. She knows. Yeah,
She
yeah. And
does.
so I'm just grateful for that.
Hmm.
It just really it took what I already knew, but I still learned so much. Learned.
Yes. That's good. That's good. And then we led up into business marketing. So,
Let me tell you. So for some former life, I was a director of marketing and admissions for a long-term care facility. And
whoa, I didn't know that.
yes, ma'am. And so that taught me about presentation and about marketing material and about how to present yourself for no matter what business that you're working on. Sorry, my dog's barking. I don't know if y'all can
That's
hear
okay. Not not
that.
not really.
Okay. But anyway, and so that is something that's a skill that I was taught. I was having presentation is everything, especially for your business.
Mhm.
And KBB, I remember I had Michelle and Miss Nakia, is it Miss Nesbitt?
Yes.
Let me
Yep.
tell you, I had my one consult. I missed that.
Oh!
I miss my class. And what I love about it is I was held accountable for missing that class in a good
Mhm.
way, in the best way. And they came to me. Nikia and Michelle came to me. They were like, "Why weren't you in class? We are here. We, no matter what it is, we are here and we're going to work it out." And we did. And they
Yes.
looked at my website, they looked at everything that I've done so far, and they gave me like-minded feedback, which is what I loved. And
Yes.
he told me about, she's like, "I love this is good, but this." And Nakia said, "Switch little things that I didn't even look." And I used to be a marketing director. She's like, "Take the
Wow.
check off, take another picture and put on your blazer, or do this." Or so those critiques and just showing her, me just sharing with you guys my vision, and her saying, but more. I see
Mm-hmm.
luxury, the services that you're offering for your business. I see different services, but in a luxury setting. And so just her speaking into my business and um, critiquing me in the best way, in a way that I would have critiqued somebody, was awesome for me. And the feedback that I got when I made the changes that she made sent my business to another level.
It did. It did. I'm telling you, like, that's what KBBU is all about. If you haven't heard of us, is this your first time watching? Listen, we are doing graduation week and we are welcoming any entrepreneur. If you are an entrepreneur, you know someone who is an entrepreneur, listen, you need to come into our business university. You need to come to school with us. We are offering a open registration right now for a 4 month, just 4 months instead of 6 months. It's 4 months. Tabitha, can you believe we
For
are shortening it up? We're going to condense it down a little bit faster. We're going to get through it a little bit sooner.
do
So
it.
you got 4 months. Listen, and you will not regret. You will not regret that information. We have students that have said the same thing over and over again. Listen, guys, this is not a joke. This is real. So if you are serious about becoming a successful entrepreneur to take your business to the next level, go ahead to www.kbbullc.com and we'll be glad to get you signed up. So back to Tabitha, when it comes to what you do, what you've created, what your outcome was for your business, let's talk a little bit about the impact that you're making in the community now.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I will tell you, going through KBBU made me so much more confident in my business because, like I said, when I went through that business setup, it went from, cell phone to no, I have a personal, I have work that I have a space. I have, I really went that way. And I'm just grateful for it. And as a result, my business has grown. I am doing a lot of patient advocacy work. So, Integrity Healthcare Solutions, um,
Mm-hmm.
I am able to, I am a professional patient advocate, and I work with a team of individuals that provide long-term care. Um, uh, Long-term care coordination, and we also do healthcare consulting. And so
Wow.
KBU has really helped us to get to a place where, just with setup and with the course, we are really getting the attention um, of big players in the healthcare community, from the Veterans Association to
Mm-hmm.
local healthcare clinics to relationships with other hospitals. So it was very important. KBB really helped position me for success, and I'm so grateful.
Oh, you are most welcome. Most welcome. We are so glad that you came to the course. We're glad to even just connect to you, to have a lifelong friendship, honestly.
For
And
sure.
even in the collaboration of our businesses to be able to connect that way. I'll be sending you referrals, you'll be sending me referrals. And if you can share where you're located, Tabitha.
Oh, yes. So, Integrity Healthcare Solutions LLC, we are located in the state of Virginia.
Whoop,
Um,
whoop.
Specifically the Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach area. So, for those of you who
Nice.
have seniors, or if you are a caregiver of
Mm-hmm.
a older adult or a senior with a disability, and even if you just have questions, about someone that's in Virginia, feel free to give us a call.
Awesome. Awesome. So, are you able to answer any questions from someone who's out of state? Like if we just had a question
Yeah,
about someone that we're caring for?
yes,
Awesome. That's cool. That's cool. So, we get to that age where we might be having to take care of a parent or take care of a loved one. Tabitha is the person that you need to call and get the proper information for going forward with how to take care of them. whether it be, if they need to move into a home, or if you're going to bring in nurses to come and assist them, or even just legal matters of a situation. She is the company that you need to reach out to. Tabitha Smith with Integrity Healthcare. All right.
Yeah.
So, was there anything else that you wanted to share about KBBU or about your business?
I just wanted to say, first, I got to give honor to KBBU. I would not be in business the way that I'm in business right now if it wasn't. You guys have just, KBBU really
Oh.
gave me confidence to show up in my business in a different way. Because again, presentation means everything to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just really appreciate how KBBU takes their time and takes you. We ain't skipping. We ain't
Right.
skipping it. Is no, you skip a step. I skipped the step and it messed me up. And so it really just set me up for success. So I just would encourage everybody who, if you're thinking about, going back to school or bettering yourself and you're an entrepreneur, you're thinking about starting a business, please try and connect with Michelle and her team. I am forever grateful, and I already see how my business, and God has already given me a vision for my business. I
Mm-hmm.
know it's because KBB has set me up to be successful. So
Oh, you
I'm
just
here.
want us
Yeah,
to cry. You do. I
so
know you want it. I know you want it.
yes, here in Virginia, if you guys I'm here for all of your senior care needs, or if you have any questions for sure. But also, if you have questions about KBBU and how it has changed, or if you any questions at all about that, feel free to reach out. I'm forever going to be connected, and
Yes.
KBBU changed us, changed me. So
Oh, I'm so thankful, Tabitha. Like, when we're going through the course and we're talking to each student, and on the side of teaching, we're mostly like, on the side of teaching, we're thinking in our minds, like, are they getting it? Are they understanding? Are they receiving it? Is it too much or is it too little? Okay, we need to bring more to the table. So a lot of times we don't have that kind of feedback until graduation to know how impactful the courses have been for you. So I just am most appreciative of, everything that you're sharing right now. Like, that's so phenomenal to understand that now you've been through the course a couple of times. You are a sophomore graduate, and you really got,
yes,
yes, you are a sophomore graduate.
yes.
Congratulations. Let's just go back for a
I
second
know
and
that's
just say,
that is important. I have to tell you, I went back again, y'all. It's like full transparency. When I first started KBBU, I was like, I'm ready, but then I'm not. And then I came back again, still scrambled. But the flexibility, now you got to come to class. I'm not going, you got to come to class to eat and get the word, but just the grace that I received with everything that is going on in my life, and the flexibility and the technology that KBB had to allow me to look at replays if I had to,
mm-hmm,
and just the way that the coaches still, stay connected in addition to the class. I'm being so sincere. I'm genuine when I say it's definitely something it's worth the investment. It is worth the investment. And I'm gonna tell you
wow,
another thing. I actually consider nursing school because my business, we work with a lot of seniors, and I'm not a nurse. I'm a licensed clinician by profession,
uh-huh,
nursing home administrator, but I am not a nurse. And I thought
right.
about that, and I felt like God was like, no, you need to go through an entrepreneurship course. And this is what happened. And I'm grateful.
Yes, and it's amazing. I love that you are doing something to help a group of people who most people kind of overlook. You are doing something that is really leaving a legacy for families all throughout the world,
Yes.
especially being that you're in the healthcare industry and you're fighting for those individuals. that, are at the end of the 120 years that God has given us. So, I
It's
mean,
vulnerable. Yeah, they're our most
yeah,
population,
they
So
are. They really are. And most people just, kind of like push them to the side and have no feelings or care for them at all. My grandmother's 97, my mom is like 72. And, so we need to go back. We need to reach back. More of us need to actually go back to them, because without them, where would we be right now? Without that foundation that they've laid and paid for us, the things that they had to endure. We need to definitely reach back and help them out as best as we can. So I commend you for what you're doing, because that's huge. That
yes,
is amazing.
there's wisdom at the feet of our seniors. It just takes, a certain special individuals, to work with that population. But I'm happy to do it. It is my honor to serve our seniors in our community. So I'm grateful.
I love it. I love it. That is amazing. Well, if there's nothing else that you would like to share, Tabitha.
No, I'm all set. Thank you for having me. And
You're welcome. You're welcome. And now we're at the part of your completion of the KBBU second term sophomore elite entrepreneur graduate, Miss Tabitha Smith. Woo!
oh,
Yes,
grateful. Thank
yes.
you so much.
You are most welcome. Welcome. And we have some surprises for you. We do
Oh,
have a yes.
what you got? I
we
need all the surprises this week. What you got?
we have, of course, we have your certification. So you'll have a frame certificate that we'll be sending out for you. And also, unless you're going to be in the South Carolina area now, we can just do a lunch date and get it to you. But however we do it, I'll call you on that. We
Okay.
also have a t-shirt for you. So I need to get your t-shirt size
Oh,
for
snap.
KBBU.
Oh,
Hey. And then we are going to invest into Integrity Healthcare. We are going to invest into your organization long term. So we'll
what?
talk about that on our phone call. Yes, ma'am. Yes, 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 yes. We
Thank
have an
you.
investment for you, a surprise investment. So we have some other little things that we're going to send out for you, but I'll get with you after this video. And thank you all for watching. Again, we are not quite finished, so we're still on our last week of KBBU. So listen, we have some more surprise graduates for you, and we have definitely, more information that you can get by going to www.kbbulllc.com. But thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. And congratulations again, Miss Tabitha. We'll
Thank
see you at
you.
the top. All right. Bye bye.